What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Today another battery operated toy of mine. If you've seen my other videos, I sold all my Atlas stuff. I moved out to the country, didn't need it. I have a zero turn now because I cut 2 acres of grass and didn't need a battery operated mower, and then I had the 40-volt trimmer. I didn't need to keep the trimmer because I have a 40-volt Lynx trimmer and blower from Harbor Freight. Here's what I got now. So this is the Lynx trimmer, okay? I set this on the back of the zero turn. I keep it short, and then when I need to trim something, I take it off and I trim something and I put it back on. Well, I had it hanging off a little too far and I ran into the stop sign down at the corner. I tried to Gorilla Glue it, didn't work. Then I tried to look for parts. That didn't work either. You can find that. That's about it. So, didn't want to, but I did. So I did some research. I went back and forth between Milwaukee and Stihl. I watched a bunch of videos, and I think Milwaukee's the best, but the problem with the Milwaukee is I like all my Milwaukee tools in here, and batteries, and I want to keep it separate. Don't ask me why. It's just personal preference. It's dumb, whatever. But so I went with the Stihl. I think it's the FSA 57. That's the the homeowners line, the non-professional line. And all the tools, when you buy them, come with a battery. So I had my choice at my local hardware. I had my choice of it coming with the AK10 battery, or I could upgrade to the 20 or the 30. I didn't need to upgrade because if I go back and buy something else, like the hedge trimmer or a blower, the same AK10 will work if I decide to buy just the tool only. If I decide to buy the chainsaw, it comes with a 30. So I just stuck with the 10. So let me see if I got that right. Yes, FSA 57. That's what it is. I'll get it out here for you. So here she is. This guy cuts 11 inches. Came with the AK10 battery. It is adjustable as well. And then battery charger here. Supposedly it's a quick charger. Stihl doesn't offer a quick charger or a regular charger. It's just a charger. But the guy down there told me it charges pretty quick. So let's check this guy out. So your battery goes whoop in the back here. Like I said, it's the FSA 57. So this guy here, well, comes with your, they put everything together. It didn't come in a box. So it comes with your safety glasses and then your manual. And then it's like some kind of little tool. But anyway, so your battery release here. Pull the battery out. This battery weighs nothing. It's insane. So I'm sure the 20s and the 30s are a little more, but then it has your battery indicator on it. So one thing he showed me is put it in, one click, storage. It's not actually connected. Second click, one-handed, right? Second click, that's for use now. So let's check out the head on this thing. Looks like it's got dual line there. And then I'm gonna take this thing apart and see what we got for relining this. All right, so it's super simple, man. You slide your line all the way through, cut it, and then you just wind it up. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. Whoops, didn't want to do that, but I did want to take the battery out because we are going to tear this head off, because it doesn't say how to in the instructions how to put new line in. So we got two tabs, one on the top, one on the bottom, and then everything should just slide right out. Oh, look at that. Don't even really have to do that. So let's check this out. So you can. But this black piece is the mower head. This is part to the motor. So it looks like you can unscrew the whole thing just like that. And then we can take this apart. Get your spring down there. There you be. So to me, this looks, so you got two lines, right? One line is spun around here, and then the other line is spun around the other side. So you got this divider right in the middle. So as far as this here goes, you can buy refills. If you don't want to buy refills, it's pretty simple. It's basically the same as my Harbor Freight was. So let me put this back together and I will show you how easy it actually is. Okay, so this white thing around here is a pain in the butt. I don't think you need it, but all right, so I got that put back in. Slide my cover back on, snap it in, and we'll tighten this bad boy back up. And then I'll show you how easy it is. So on here, so you have an arrow right here, okay, on the black piece. You want to line that up to the two arrows on the white piece. So you just turn it until they're lined up. That will line up your holes with the outside here and the inside. So you just get a whole bunch of string, you pull it through, make sure both sides are even. So you got all this long string hanging out from both sides. And then you hold this, and then you turn this bolt counterclockwise, and it will wind both sides in there. And that's how you do it yourself. Same thing I had to do on the Harbor Freight Atlas. Or you can just make it simple and you can buy refills and pay more money, but no way, I don't. So let's see if this thing fires up a second, but I gotta put it on the charger if the battery's still good. So yeah, I gotta put it on the charger before I actually use it. It's got like a double safety. Typically you only have, you know, one safety here. Hold this down, pull this. Nope, not this one. It wants you to push this and then those two. Yeah, kind of crazy. So and as long as you don't let go of the top, this stays forward. As soon as you let go of the top, that comes back. All right. So it's super simple. You can adjust your handle here, and then you can also adjust the length by pushing this in and then pulling this out or in, whichever way you want to go. So I'm kind of short, so I'll put it in a little bit. All right, let's get this thing charging. Pop this battery out without dropping it. We'll go put it on the charger. All right, guys. So, charger's all plugged in, ready to go. Looks like this guy just slides on there. Cool. Charging, and then looks like it tells you constantly where you're at. Sweet. So I'll check back in here when it's done and take it for a spin. All right, only took about 25 minutes. All the charging lights are off. If you push the button, you can see 4 bars. Time to get this guy in. Nice. And I have to say, it's way lighter than the Atlas 80 volt, and it's balanced. So the weight, the motor in the front is a lot lighter than the Atlas was. The Atlas was really heavy to where you were just kind of working to balance it the whole time you were actually using it. So, I mean, it just ripped through this like nothing. So, you could hear it bog down a couple of times, but that's typical for all these tall, thick weeds here around the chicken coop. So, cool. That's all I need to see. So, one more thing with the safety I noticed. You push it forward, hold this down, and then you're good. You can toggle the trigger after that, so until you let up on that. All right, so real quick, I'm going to interrupt before I get to the outro of this video. I used the string trimmer, and when I initially purchased the AK-10 battery with it, I totally forgot that I got an electric fence around our garden out in the field, and well, it just made it, and I didn't even cut the grass around or trim the grass around the yard. So I called them up, my local hardware, and said, hey, you know, I forgot about this. Is there any way, you know, it was only used once, can I bring it back? And upgraded the AK-20, and that's what I did. They let me. So yeah, plenty enough battery space now. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. Back to the outro. All right, guys, so that pretty much concludes my review on this fella here. I would definitely recommend it. You can learn how to use it too, right?
Eventually, I think so.
All right. So like I said before, I've had the Atlas, I've had the Lynx, I've also had the 20 volt Black & Decker, which is like entry level, you know. I'm gonna give this Stihl a while, but so far it definitely looks like the best one yet. So and with the AK-10 battery at my local hardware, it was like $211 out the door. So something to think about, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Until we meet again, later.